Little buddy. It's too cold to be outside. What are you doing? It is currently 7 a.m. Class starts in 3 hours, so I'm gonna start getting ready. Need to go grab these bagels. Oh gosh. Alexa, what's the weather outside?
The current weather is 47 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Throughout the day, you can expect more of the same, with a high of 73 degrees and a low of 34 degrees.
It's gonna be 73 degrees. But it's 40 right now. This is exactly why my allergies are going crazy, because it's December. I gotta fix that. It's December 4th, and it's 73 degrees outside, but it's freezing in the morning. I constantly sound sick, but I'm not, which is not good right now, because if you sneeze or cough, anyone thinks that you have something other than just allergies. So I'm gonna take some allergy medicine and get started for the day. Something. What are you doing? Turn on my car so I don't freeze to death out in the 40 degrees, since I'm gonna wear something to fit 75 degrees. I know, right? Ridiculous. Release. Oh my gosh. When did they move? Okay, well, let's figure out where I actually ordered from. Oh, look, there it is. 15 minutes later. Got everything that's needed. Now I need to just run home, finish getting ready, get a few worksheets printed off that I finished up last night, and then get everything loaded to the salon and get set up. And the coffee's not cold, so that's good. No better time to be low on gas than right before class. And I've gotten enough crap in my life for having a low tank from my husband that I have learned to not let him get in my car with anything less than a quarter of a tank, or I'm gonna hear about it. It's definitely not how he keeps his truck. Like, if it's less than half a tank, he's at the gas station. Now tell me if this is you or if I'm just crazy, but I have no issue being under a quarter of a tank. So I'm trying to make it more of a habit where when I notice it being at a quarter of a tank, I go to the gas station. But apparently I completely missed that because we are like on E. So before I get home, I'm just gonna go ahead and, sorry Tyler if your coffee gets more cold, since I went to the wrong old school bagel and now I'm getting gas. So sorry if your coffee's cold and you have to reheat it. Today is testing me. I must have gotten the world's slowest pump because 5 minutes later, oh, it finally went off. Woo! What a good husband, coming to help set up. Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
Right now.
This key? It's not that key. Which key is it? This key. Okay. Let's grab this hair. Yeah.
I got it finally.
Yep, and it'll get
Yay.
stuck.
Okay.
So you can either flip it up and do it that way, or you can do it by feel and do it through the top. Wow. It looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
I like how I did the beads closer together. Though.
Yeah.
I feel like it did make it more stable.
The class went really, really well. Since it was a smaller group, we were able to just focus on, you know, each individual person. We only take 10 people per educator. That way that every single person has time with an educator, and to make sure that they really understand their stitching, their placement, making sure everything's ethical. And we just teach that obviously it takes reps. It takes time to learn how to do these beads. And it's one of those methods where if you don't practice over and over, it's just not going to make sense. So every single person's hair is different. Every single head form is different. So it takes a lot of practice. It's not as simple as like tape-in extensions where you just kind of stick it in and, you know, make sure that it doesn't move. This requires a lot more customization per person. So it's really important that we take those first few hours and go over placement and blending and beading, stitching, all the different things that they can come up with, and you know, all the different things that can go wrong and how to fix it. And so generally our classes are about 5 hours long. And then they have their groups and follow-ups. So then if they have any questions, they can reach out, and they have almost like a one-on-one coaching. But generally, like before they leave, we have them all signed off, making sure that they understand and that they feel comfortable doing an install. But in reality, like, it's just one of those things where they have to do it on mannequins, take models, you know, make sure that they feel extra comfortable. I told them after, like, until you've had about 20 clients, you're not going to feel super confident. And obviously the more that you do it, the more confident you're going to feel. So like, if you do not feel comfortable with doing extensions for your guests, just keep practicing. Reach out to somebody that, you know, that you look up to that has information on those things. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to answer those questions. Take multiple classes, find what works for you. If your educator's not able to tell you why they do the method that they do, and, you know, isn't versed in other types of methods and be able to tell you why they do that type of installation, look for somebody that knows those things and can explain to you the difference and the reasoning why they do certain things. So in our classes, we teach ethical placement, making sure that there's no tension. Extension should not hurt, pinch, or pull. This is not something that should be causing red marks or hair loss or slippage or anything like that. So if you offer extensions and you're hearing your guests say those things, you know, definitely figure out why, because extensions should be helping your hair. It should not be making them worse whatsoever. The goal is, if your guest doesn't want to wear extensions anymore, that when they take it out, their hair should be healthier. So if you have any questions at all, reach out. I'd love to break down why we do what we do. We have all of our classes listed on the website coming up. We usually launch a couple classes per quarter. And then this one was just an essential class, so it's just the fundamentals and the basics. And then we do a hidden row and coloring class as the advanced class. So there has to be a prereq basic information prior to, otherwise people struggle if they're trying to do hidden right off the bat. So if you have any questions, comment down below, or feel free to message me and I will reach out and answer any of those questions you have.
Dude, this koi fish are good. radio music. This is loud as hell.
Lo, are you excited?